Job, Berg is the name. Ben Baller did the chain. Torn off for the watch. Pressing plain Jane.
Welcome to Mount Vernon High School Gym. Today is January 4th, 2019. Happy New Year to everybody out there that's seeing this in Mount Vernon, wherever you see it. Happy New Year from the staff of Mount Vernon High School. My name is Dwayne Brown. I'm the co-host of a great basketball program as we videotape the nice 4-3 as they take on a school from Harlem that's 2-5. This is going to be a great action-packed game. Mount Vernon versus Harlem. Stay tuned. I'm back. Before we start the game, I want to introduce you to the Mount Vernon Knights play-by-play man, Isaiah Rose. Isaiah, welcome to the family. How are you?
How you doing, Dwayne? Good to speak with you.
That's what's up. So, as a new announcer to the Knights, how you feel about that?
I mean, I feel encouraged being a part of this community, not just growing up here, but watching the team grow from a student to a professional, seeing the program come together and everybody just contributing, not just as players, but as announcers and coaches and teachers. It feels good to be a part of that.
So as a new play-by-play guy and announcer, you're following some big footsteps with Dr. Z. How you feel about following Dr. You know who Dr. Z is?
No, but because you put it in such a manner that I have to live up to that, I'm encouraged by that, and I just feel like being myself and contributing to such a dominant program, not just in Westchester, but in New York State, I'm up for the challenge.
You hear that? So he's representing Dr. Z and Gil Chimes, two great people that used to announce basketball games when I was here. But that's the past. He's the future. So good luck today. Check him out. Look for his play-by-play. Tell him your social media or anything they can find you on.
You can find me on Twitter at Ask Isaiah. My name is ISAIAH. So you can find me on Twitter at Ask Isaiah. You can find me on Instagram at Ask Isaiah.
That's right. So Ask Isaiah. Can I get some more money?
Hey, when I get it, you'll get it.
Between the Wadleigh Tigers and the Mount Vernon Knights. It is the objective of Mount Vernon Athletics Section 1 and the New York State Public School Athletic Association to have today's game contested in the most sportsmanlike atmosphere possible. The officials have been instructed to tolerate absolutely no unsportsmanlike conduct from the players. We ask you, the fans, to help us reach our objective by conducting yourselves in a sportsmanlike and respectful manner. Thank you very much for your cooperation and enjoy the game. It was asked by the Wadleigh team if we could just have a moment of silence for 1 second. One of the team's players' dad passed. We could have a moment of silence. Thank you. So please, everyone stand, remove your hats, and place the flag on the wall for the playing of the national anthem.
13, Matthew Melismanaj, senior.
2-2, my name Nazir Davis, junior.
Number 2, Joel Cooper, senior.
Number 23, Damon Scott, Jr.
Number 15, Nigel Harris, Jr. Number 35, Julius Cobbs, senior.
Number 14, Sebastian DALEY, and I'm a senior.
Number 32, Thomas Brooks, and I'm a senior.
Number 3, Charles Lovett, Jr.
Number 11, Christopher FEARON, and I'm a senior.
Number 31, Jovan Young, and I'm a junior.
Number 33, Orlando Dawkins, and I'm a junior.
Number 30, Troy Hupstead, Jr.
Number 24, Elijah Harris, senior.
Number 21, Selwyn Paul, junior.
I'm number 1, Urban Patrick, junior guard.
Welcome to this Mount Vernon City presentation of Mount Vernon basketball. With this particular game tonight, the Mount Vernon Knights will be going up against the Wadleigh Tigers out of Harlem, New York. The Knights come into this matchup at 4-3, while the Tigers come in at 2-5. The starting five for your Knights is number 1, Irvin Patrick, number 3, and team captain Charles Lovett. Number 15, Nigel Harris. Number 30, Troy Humstead. And number 33, Orlando Dawkins. Head coach for the Knights is Bob Semino, while for the Tigers, their starting five is number 3, Elijah Wynn. Number 4, Jaheim Hamilton. Number 5, Mark Farley. Number 12, Eugene Taylor. Number 15, Andre Blythe. Their head coach for their team is Joe Hunter. So just to get familiar with high school basketball in New York State, all 4 quarters are 8 minutes.
All you got. Box shot, contest, box. Let's go. Game on. Ready.
And the Knights win the tip. Patrick to Lovett for the layup is no good. Fighting for that rebound. Dawkins almost had the offensive rebound, but coming away with it is Jaheim Hamilton. He's being guarded by Irvin Patrick at the timeline, almost forced a backcourt violation. And the three-pointer is no good for Andre Blythe as Patrick gets on the floor for that rebound. The Knights get in the post for Humstead. He almost has a layup, but instead he'll be going to the free throw line. That personal foul goes against Mark Farley.
Everyone count.
The Knights' previous game, they had a game in Long Island against Bishop Hendricken out of Rhode Island. They fell just short in that game, 61-57. So they'll be looking to get on the winning track. Humstead make that first free throw. So right now the Knights are up 1-0. Humstead can't get that second free throw, but fighting for the offensive rebound is Nigel Harris, and he gets the layup. So Harris gets the first field goal for the Knights. The Knights are up 3-0. On the interior pass, great pass from Andre Blythe to Mark Farley. So the Tigers get their first field goal. Knights lead 3-2. Humstead baseline drives, and he'll be going to the free throw line again. Just to get you guys familiar with the broadcast, I am Isaiah Rhodes. I will be broadcasting for the Knights for this particular season, 2018-2019. So I'm honored to have that opportunity, and let's get started. Humstead just went 1 of 2 at the free throw line just now in his previous appearance, so this one should be much better. He makes the first, and the Tigers have to make a substitution. Coming in to the game is Sheikh Valar. Second free throw is good. So 5-2 lead for Mount Vernon, and they're able to force a travel on Jaheim Hamilton. Couldn't quite handle the press from Mount Vernon, a staple of Coach Bob Semino. On the inbound, Patrick with the basketball. looking to set up. Harris gets it inside. Dawkins pull-up jumper in and out. Humstead with that rebound, and he'll be finishing. So Humstead very active early. A couple of free throws have fallen, and now he's active on the offensive glass. The Knights lead 7-2. And Bly can't handle that press once again. Another turnover forced by the Knights. 6:29 remaining in this first quarter. They already have a 5-point lead, looking to add more. Inside Humstead. Drops baseline again, takes contact. So already the Knights are putting the Tigers under pressure. And that personal foul goes against number 34, Check Villard. Knights unable to get that basket to fall. So it'll go to the Tigers.
Check. Stretch him, Dave.
Villar has to go to the bench while Torian Davidson comes into the game, number 11 for the Tigers. Bly gets it ahead, trying to break the press. Interior pass potentially from Elijah Wynn to Mark Farley. Farley couldn't quite handle that pass. So possession will go back to Mount Vernon. Defensively, Mount Vernon has been able to make up for a lot of what they don't have at times. Defenses have not been able to handle Humstead inside, and we're seeing that very early. Once again at the rim, he can't quite finish that layup. Tigers out and running. With the basketball is Wynn, and he's a little out of control. Nigel Harris is there defensively to take the charge.
You didn't establish position, right? Coach, be empty spot. Go get the shot.
As the Tigers try to work a zone, Mount Vernon trying to break it. On a shot, Urban Patrick couldn't quite handle that three. But on the offensive glass, we have Troy Humstead again on the offensive glass, able to score. So Farley picks up his second personal foul. And Humstead once again will be going to the free throw line looking for an and one opportunity. Knights lead 9-2. Humstead completes the and one, so the Knights lead 10-2, and another turnover forced. Nigel Harris' defense on the pressure has made it very difficult for the Tigers. I mean, the Knights in general just completely have made the Tigers unraveled offensively. So 5:22 remaining, the Knights with another possession, leading 10-2 in the first quarter. Patrick gets it to Lovett. Corner three is good. And finally, Coach Hunter and the Tigers are forced to call a timeout. The Knights lead 13-2. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. But just to let you guys know, if you guys want to follow the Knights throughout this entire season, you can look for us locally on Channel 6. And if you are a Verizon Fios customer, check us out on Channel 33. You can follow us at Mount Vernon City School District on Facebook and Instagram to check out everything going on throughout the district. But specifically for this team, you can watch us locally on Channel 6. And if you're a Verizon Fios customer, check us out on Channel 33. Tigers trying to get it across that timeline. The Knights are just making it very difficult right now. Bly looking to inbound. Inbound in the backcourt. Lovett pressuring. Harris almost had a steal. Pull-up three is no good. That three is no good for win. Offensive rebound goes to the Tigers as Jaheim Hamilton almost had a shot. So possession stays with the Tigers. Also into the game is James Downs. He almost had a basket baseline, rebounded by Humstead. Harris crosses the timeline, gets to Humstead. Pull-up jumper, free throw line extended, rattles out and comes back in. So he gets the shooter's role here at home. And already, Humstead's in the zone. Already with 10 points in his first quarter. Blythe for three on the left wing, no good. Humstead with another rebound. Harris gets to the head to Lovett. Pull-up three, right wing, no good. Fighting for that rebound is Harris. Inside. Orlando Dawkins able to score for Mount Vernon. His first basket of the game. Mount Vernon leads 17-2. And another charge force by Mount Vernon. Jaheim Hamilton out of control in the lane, so Mount Vernon forces another turnover. Harris gets it to Lovett. Lovett, cross-court pass to Dawkins, back to Patrick as he looks to reset. Inside, Dawkins faces pressure, kicks it out to Lovett. Inside to Dawkins, cutting across the lane, and he has another basket. So that's the fourth basket. That's the fourth point for Dawkins. This pressure from Mount Vernon is so menacing. So a jump ball opportunity, possession will stay. Possession will stay with the Tigers. 19-2, Mount Vernon leads. Harris guarding Wynn. Wynn crossover dribble goes off of Harris's foot. So the kickball goes against Mount Vernon, but the perimeter defense for Mount Vernon right now, as I mentioned, is too menacing for the Tigers right now. They're completely out of sorts. We still have three minutes remaining in the first quarter. Mount Vernon leads 19-2. And an up and under opportunity for James Downs. He can't quite get it. He gets an offensive rebound, pull up for a jumper, no good. Harris with the rebound, Mount Vernon pushing. Patrick kicks to Lovett for three, no good. Dawkins almost had the offensive rebound. On the outlet, Blythe able to get the basket. So that's the second basket for the Tigers. What a pass from Patrick. And a great finish for Orlando Dawkins. 6 points early for him in his first quarter. Almost with the rebound was Dawkins, but offensive rebound by Elijah Wynn, and Wynn will be going to the free throw line. Dawkins picks up that personal foul. First free throw is no good for Wynn, but he makes the second. So the score right now with 2:27 remaining in the first is 21-5. Patrick calling out a play. Coming into the game from Mount Vernon is Damon Scott, Elijah Harris, number 24. Scott kicks it to Lovett. Lovett driving, takes contact, and is able to score. Driving baseline. Andre Blythe. Blocked by Dawkins. Deflected by Patrick. Fighting for that loose ball. And unfortunately, they're going to call that foul on Patrick. Now, Patrick in the previous game against Bishop Hendrickens got in a bit of foul trouble early, and it really threw off his rhythm. As you can see in this game here, he's been able to play defense without fouling, and he's been able to get some great passes inside and build a rhythm for Mount Vernon offensively. Bly unable to knock down a jumper, and you see Patrick getting out and running with the handle, takes contact, and he's able to score. With the Euro step, they call a blocking foul as Elijah Wynn goes to the basket. He'll be going to the free throw line. As Orlando Dawkins picks up another foul. So Coach Amino will have to make some substitutions. Coming into the game for Mount Vernon is Christopher Fearson, number 11, and Selwyn Paul, number 21, is also into the game. So it's an and-one opportunity for Wynn, as Wynn makes the basket, it counts, and he completes the and-one. So the score with 1:25 remaining in the first is 25-8. Lovett attacking, floater inside, off the glass, is good. As Andre Bly able to get a basket off of the score of Mount Vernon. Lovett in the paint again, contact, almost blocked, fighting for that offensive rebound is the Knights. Saved by Paul and Lovett.
Black 15, push.
That personal foul goes against Andre Bly. To go into the free throw line is Selwyn Paul.
It was leaking, that's why you had to come back into the play. It was here. 1-1, y'all, 1-1, box out.
First basket for Paul is no good. Fighting for the offensive rebound. They call it kickball, so possession stays with Mount Vernon. Pearson trying to get it to Paul, stolen. Bly attacking, and he scores again. So while the Tigers are struggling offensively, Andre Bly has been one of the constants to keep it in, keep them in the game. It's a 15-point deficit, and Charles Lovett will be going to the free throw line. That personal foul goes against Torian Davison. Lovett right now has 7 points in his first quarter. He makes that free throw. Both free throws are good. Bly once again pulls up for a jumper, almost had it. Offensive rebound is good. And once again, that basket by Elijah Wynn. Shot clock is off, 12 on the game clock. 29-14, Mount Vernon leads. Lovett pulls up for three, no good. Looking to get a shot off. Wynn at the buzzer, back rims it. So Mount Vernon's able to come out of that first quarter with it in dominant fashion. 29-14 with the lead. The Wadleigh Tigers did make a game of it towards the second half of that first quarter. They were able to find some type of a rhythm. Andre Bly really carried the offensive load for them at the second part of the first quarter, but the defensive prowess of Mount Vernon was on full effect. And as we go into this intermission quickly, before the second quarter, I just want to let you guys know to continue to check us out. If you are local, you can check us out on Channel 6. If you are a Verizon Fios customer, check us out on Channel 33. I'm Isaiah Rhodes, and this is a Mount Vernon City presentation of Mount Vernon Knights basketball. We will be back with your second quarter. So coming out of that first break, Mount Vernon leads 29-14, the start of the second quarter. Selwyn Paul with the basketball, looking to get a pass inside to Harris. Instead, he's fouled. That personal foul goes against Elijah Wynn. And the team fouls against the Tigers have approached the double penalty right now. They have 9 team fouls. Paul makes the first. So Mount Vernon up by 16. Paul scores his first point of the game. Second free throw is no good. Homestead back into the game. Almost had an offensive rebound. Wynn attacking. He bowls over Elijah Harris. They don't call it an offensive foul. So he scores, and Wynn cuts the deficit to 14. Off the glass jumper from Paul, no good, but he gets the offensive rebound thanks to Elijah Harris. Cross-court pass to Lovett, and the 3 is good. So Charles Lovett is in the zone early. 33-16, the Knights lead. Paul harassing the Knights offensively with an opportunity to score is Harris, and the slam is there for Elijah Harris, and he gets this crowd off its feet. Opportunity to block potentially is not there, but Homestead able to corral the rebound, and already the Knights with an opportunity to score again. Harris, pull-up jumper, and good. Elijah Harris with back-to-back baskets, and Mount Vernon has pushed his lead above 21. It is 21-point lead for Mount Vernon, 37-16, and the Tigers have to call a timeout. 30-second timeout, 6:40 remaining in the first half. Elijah Harris has raised this crowd's energy tremendously off that big breakout slam on a fast break, and the momentum from that particular shot forced a shot block opportunity, and on the fast break had another opportunity to score. Instead of dunking it, pull up for a fadeaway jumper. But right now, defensively, the Knights have completely locked in. Prior to this game, the game in Long Island, they weren't tight because of travel. You know, you're dealing with vacation and things of that nature, so the rhythm could have been a bit off. But I felt, considering what they went through and dealing with the foul trouble, they were still able to overcome those things and have a competitive game. But in this game, you're locked in, coming off of a tough loss. You come back, reinvigorated, focused. You're in your home crowd, and these are the type of plays that you see. The energy from the crowd propelled Harris to make a highlight play, and I'm glad to be calling it. So, out of that 30-second timeout, the Tigers look to revamp whatever they have going on. They have to figure out a way to get back in the rhythm that we saw in the second half of that first quarter. As Wynn tries to break this pressure from the Knights, he somehow does so and goes in on the defense 1-on-5. Still able to get something productive out of it. Wynn will be going to the free throw line. First free throw for Wynn is no good. Wynn unable to make both free throws. Patrick takes a screen from Homestead. Harris working around the perimeter. Patrick takes a pass from Patrick. Passes through in the lane, gets a layup off the glass. Into the game as well is JOVAN Young, number 31. Homestead able to close out on that jumper and get a rebound. That first jumper was taken by James Downs, and Homestead able to fight through on the closeout, get back into the paint and get that rebound. Homestead makes that free throw, so Mount Vernon reaches 40 points. Second free throw for Homestead is no good, but Mount Vernon leads by 24, 40-16. Handling the basketball is Jaheim Hamilton. Jaheim kicks out to Wynn. Wynn can't knock it down. Homestead comes away with another rebound, looking for Harris. Harris crosses the timeline, gets it to Patrick. Patrick with the finish inside, no good. And Andre Bly fighting into the paint, out of control, and they call a...
Way to go, CJ. Way to compete,
They call a blocking foul. That blocking foul goes against NAZIR Davis, who enters the game, number 22.
Hey, yo.
Also into the game for Mount Vernon is Thomas Brooks, number 32. Bly able to get the basketball, looking to get to the middle. Instead, takes a screen, takes a jumper, and he'll get called for the foul. The personal foul goes against Nigel Harris.
Let's go, Drake.
Hey, John, you got this one, right?
Bly unable to make that first free throw.
Who got that one? Eli, that's yours?
It's just a team foul check. The Tigers are in the double penalty. They have 10 team fouls, while Mount Vernon is still not in the bonus, but they're one foul away. They have 16 fouls. Patrick backdoor pass looking for Lovett, unable to get it. And Brooks almost had a steal, couldn't quite handle it. And on the deflection, number 32, Ellis will be going to the free throw line.
Stay in cover. Come on. Stay in cover. CJ.
Ellis couldn't make that first free throw.
Fingers, toes, follow through. All the way through. Elbow in.
Yeah!
All the way back.
CJ Ellis makes the second free throw. 40-18, Mount Vernon leads. Patrick crosses across, passes it to Lovett.
Trainers in the back.
Marmalejos gets it to Davis. Davis couldn't knock down that jumper. We approach 4 minutes remaining in this first half. CJ Ellis in the paint. Kicks out to Bly. Bly can't finish that layup. Lovett gets it to Davis. Davis thought about a jumper, instead gets it to Lovett. Pull-up three is no good. Wynn going up against Matthew Marmalejos. Lovett at the rim. Completely denied by Hamilton, Jaheim Hamilton. And Wynn able to score. So the Tigers finally cracked 20 with 3:30 remaining in the first half. Mount Vernon leads 40-20. Patrick on the left wing, looking to get it to Lovett. As they work to the right wing, Davis Gets it to Patrick. And it's deflected out. Possession stays with Mount Vernon, but the offense over the last couple of minutes has been a bit stagnant. 16 on the shot clock. Let's see how they're able to execute out of this out of bounds play. Davis looking to set up Lovett, right wing, into the paint, kick out. Davis at the rim, hang time, couldn't finish. Offensive rebound by Davis, and he scores. So 42-20 Mount Vernon, and Lovett able to score. So Lovett continues his scoring prowess, and at the rim, able to draw an and one is James Downs. So Mount Vernon now is in the penalty. Downs wasn't able to hit the rim, so Tigers are making some substitutions as Torian Davidson comes into the game. Lovett looking to get a shot up, and he finishes. I'm not quite sure he actually wanted to shoot that. He was looking for a pass. So we have another foul. Personal foul against Matthew Marmalejos. Oh, I'm completely butchering his name. Excuse me. Number 13, Matthew Melismanage. Excuse me. Number 13, Matthew Melismanage. He picks up that foul.
Get back, CJ, get back. Hustle, hustle.
So once again to the family of Matthew Melismanage, I apologize. Number 13, Matthew Melismanage. Score is 46-22. We approach 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Lovett makes the first. Second free throw is good.
Stretch him, man. Stretch him.
Shot no good for the Tigers. They get the offensive rebound. Shot taken by James Downs. Unable to make it. Mount Vernon with an opportunity to score. Patrick is fouled. As Alfred Akon picks up that foul. First free throw by Patrick is no good. Second free throw is good for Patrick. Mount Vernon leading 49-22. With an opportunity to steal. Lovett almost got there. That shot by Wynn was no good, but the putback
Compete, Diggs. Compete, Diggs.
And finish
Compete.
was there for the Tigers, so they're able to score 49-24 is the score. Davis draws a foul. He'll be going to the free throw line. Wait, so they call that's a jump ball, so Davis would not go to the free throw line. 1:14 remaining. Melissa Minaj guarding at the top. Takes a screen, Wynn kicks out to Alfred Akon, and he knocks it down. So 49-27, Mount Vernon leads. Davis looking for Harris inside, gets it stolen.
Right back to him.
So Wynn, behind the back dribble, guarded by Melissa Minaj. The three-pointer by Torian Davison, no good. But they're fighting for the rebound and a loose ball foul under the rim. Possession stays with the Tigers. That personal foul goes against Irvin Patrick. That free throw is no good for downs.
All the way through. Swag it out. Make sure nobody behind you, John. Dig. Nobody behind you till he get there.
Both free throws no good. Great rebound inside for CJ Ellis.
Let's go, CJ.
So despite being down by 22 points, the team out of Harlem, the Wadleigh Tigers, have competed at a high level and challenged Mount Vernon at every turn. 36 seconds remaining in the half. That first free throw by Ellis is no good.
Davis chose follow through. Elbow in. Good out.
Yeah!
And on the second one, I'm not sure he quite called bank, but it doesn't exactly matter at this point. 49-28, 30 seconds remaining. Mount Vernon still with the basketball.
Turn him, John.
Yeah, John, get on him, John. Get on him.
Davis faces pressure, able to get it across the timeline. Harris, contact, tried to get it toward the rim. He can't finish. 14 on the clock. Looking to attack at the Tigers. At the rim is Alfred Akon, and he'll be going to the free throw line. The personal foul goes against Matthew Melismanaj.
Let's go out.
First free throw is good.
One more. It should be 48-30. 48-31.
48-31. Good job, Dick.
49-30.
We made both. We just had 29. We made both.
Say.
We just had 29 points. But we got
It's been a bit of a dispute with the score and clock at this point. 8.2 seconds left in the half. Mount Vernon leads 49-30. Both free throws were made by Akon, but the Tigers bench is disputing that they're missing a point.
If they switch, don't switch.
So they adjust the clock so it's 6.0 instead of 8.2. So Lovett, the 3 on the clock, with the opportunity to shoot, almost got fouled, and it's called for a technical foul.
Three white, the technical foul. Don't you shoot.
The refs completely missed that call. He completely missed that foul. Lovett didn't agree with the call, and in a bit of frustration, might have said some words, but at the same time, the referees missed the call. So
let's go.
The first free throw made off the technical from Charles Lovett doesn't make the free throw. Second free throw is no good. So the score at the half, despite some hiccups, is 49-31. Mount Vernon leads. Mount Vernon has completely dominated defensively. The Tigers, as I have mentioned, have competed despite the score not being as indicative of how competitive the game has been. 49-31 at the half. We have a 15-minute intermission, so we'll be back with more. I'm Isaiah Rhodes from Mount Vernon City School District's presentation of Mount Vernon basketball. We'll be back with more.
We're back at halftime with the Knights leading 49-31 over Harlem. But even though we're on a basketball court, we got to show love to the different athletes of Mount Vernon High School. So today I'm joined with the lovely Lori.
You know the vibes.
And the lovely Kiara.
Hey.
So come here. So tell them what sport you play.
Softball.
So we have 2 of our softball players. What position?
Center. Pitcher.
I seen her pitch like 35 games in a row. So she got a strong arm. 35 games in a row, I think. So what year you in?
What?
What year you in?
11th grade. 11.
2 11th graders. Are y'all gonna win this year?
Of course. Big bars, big 14.
You on varsity this year? You on varsity this year? You do your work in school? What's your favorite subject?
Lunch.
I see. What's your favorite subject?
Art.
But all jokes aside, these are 2 great students. I got to travel with them for softball. They're great girls, great people in the community. So look out for Lori and Kira. 2019 softball season. Anything to say before we leave?
Stay in school. Come to my games and watch me.
Welcome back to the second half of this Mount Vernon Knights versus Wadleigh Tigers matchup here at Mount Vernon High School. This is the Bing Bowden Alumni Gym. I'm Isaiah Rhodes here with this Mount Vernon City presentation of Mount Vernon Knights basketball. In the first half, Mount Vernon dominated, as you can see by the score, 49-31. As they start this second half with possession, the Knights look to continue their dominant defensive presence.
Cut up!
But at first, they get it to Troy Humstead inside. He couldn't quite handle that pass, and the turnover for the Knights. Humstead in the first half had 10 points, all coming in the first quarter. And we have a charging foul drawn by Orlando Dawkins. So possession will go back to the Knights. Breaking down the first half stats, the Knights have two double-figure scorers early. I mentioned Humstead's 10 points. And then you have Charles Lovett, who scored 18 points in that first half to really get the Knights started. He had 2 3-pointers in that first half, so that was good to see. Patrick with the basketball, the floor general for the Knights, has played a really poised game. Not overly prolific, but he's making the right plays at the right time. And his presence on the floor has allowed the Knights to get in offense more effectively. Nigel Harris comes away with another basket. Harris, known more for his defensive presence, has been able to score some baskets. He scores his second basket of the game. And Patrick picks up a personal foul. So the first team foul, the second half for the Knights. The Knights now lead by 20, 51-31. Lovett almost draw a charging foul, but instead left it for Harris. And Harris picks up the charging foul, so Bly picks up another foul. That's his third personal foul. Patrick.
Lock up, Drago. Lock up. Head. Alert, JD. Alert, JD.
Gets it to Lovett, left wing.
Head.
Dawkins gets it to Humstead off the glass. And Troy Humstead able to score.
Turn his face. Cut him, Marco.
Jaheim Hamilton looking to get it inside. That basket is scored by James Downs. So 20-point game once again, 53-33.
Let's go, Drago. Sit.
Harris looking for Troy Humstead inside. Harris pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Downs.
Keep going.
And Elijah Wynn pushing, looking for a alley-oop slam. And Mark Farley able to corral that and slam it down to get some energy on the Tiger side. So it's an 18-point game, but the intensity is ratcheted up. And it's almost a steal for Farley, but they call a foul on Farley. And the technical foul is called on the Tiger side.
I wasn't talking to you.
So the technical fouls have evened on both sides. Lovett, who's shooting the technical foul for Mount Vernon, has his technical foul, while the Tigers coaching staff picked up a technical foul. Lovett makes both free throws, so he's now at 20 points for the game.
Come on. Let's go. Ball. Come on, Eli.
Lovett looking for Humstead inside. And Troy able to score once again. That's his 14th point of the game. Bly able to get it to Hamilton.
Out of there, CJ.
Hamilton looking to split defenders. Interior pass is for Downs, but Downs not quite able to. Actually, Downs did score that. So I couldn't quite see that because the coaching staff is giving direction to the players.
CJ, you and JD got to communicate.
Downs can't complete the and one opportunity. Humstead with another rebound.
Heads.
Lovett thought about a three. Instead gets it to Humstead. Troy goes baseline looking to score. Up and under, no good. Dawkins tries to get a putback. Can't do so, but Humstead comes across, gets a finish. And Mount Vernon called a timeout. Full timeout for Coach Semino and the Knights. They lead by 22. 59-37, 4:53 remaining in the third. This is a Mount Vernon City presentation of Mount Vernon Knights basketball here at Ben Gordon Alumni Court, Locally, you can check us out on Channel 6. If you have a Verizon Fios customer, check us out on Channel 33. I'm Isaiah Rhodes. I'll be broadcasting the Mount Vernon Knights for this entire season. They come into this game 4-3, looking to get their 5th win of the season. At this point in the game, it looks like it'll be headed that way, but like I said, throughout the first half and into this half, despite the 22-point deficit, the team out of Harlem, the Wadleigh Tigers, have competed. They've made it difficult for Mount Vernon in stretches, and their offense has been very stagnant in certain stretches. But for Mount Vernon, the defense, while their offense has been stagnant in stretches, the defense has been very consistent. They've been able to draw multiple charges. They've been able to get out and run off steals, and they're able to corral many tough rebounds on the interior. So to Mount Vernon's credit, while the offense isn't quite as efficient as Coach Amino would like at times, the defense is a staple that you can always lean on, and that's why you see the lead that at the point at which it is right now, 59-37.
Yo, it's man to man.
Harris,
Man to man.
guarding man-to-man. Full court defense. What great pressure defense from Harris. Able to break the press is the Tigers. Bly almost had an and one opportunity. And they call the personal foul on Dawkins. They don't say it's an and one, but the possession stays with the Tigers. Up and under opportunity for Downs is no good. Rebounded by Humstead. Able to get it out to Lovett. Lovett to Harris. Harris with the finish. Great find from Charles Lovett. Harris with another basket.
All right, move over. You can move back, guys.
Bly for three. Good closeout from Lovett, fighting for that rebound. Strong rebound inside. Strong rebound inside for Ellis. Couldn't finish. Mount Vernon gets out and running. And you have a three-pointer for Lovett that couldn't fall. Mount Vernon leads by 29, 66-37. Opportunity at the line is Jaheim Hamilton. That personal foul is called against NAZIR Davis. Hamilton at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Second free throw is good. Lovett for three, left wing. No good. Win with that rebound. Able to attack. And they call a blocking foul under the rim. That personal foul is called against Lovett. Substitutions for the Tigers. Inside, Ellis has it stolen by DALEY. DALEY attacking on a fast break. Off the glass, no good. Nigel Harris with that offensive rebound, but they called it out of bounds. Possession will stay with Mount Vernon. Good hustle from both teams.
Get there. Heads big, CJ.
As DALEY had an easy layup.
Break down, Al. Break down,
Tigers
Al.
able to get back defensively and make it very difficult.
Who you guarding, Chop? Who you guarding?
On the inbound, DALEY able to finish. Great find from Davis there. And Elijah Wynn able to score. The one constant for the Tigers tonight has been Elijah Wynn and Andre Bly offensively. On the kick out, DALEY for three, he can't finish. Ellis with the rebound. And Wynn trying to get across the timeline is fouled by Davis. Coming in for Lovett is Selwyn Paul. So the score right now as we approach a minute remaining, 68-41. One-on-one, the first free throw is no good. Elijah Harris with the rebound. Harris with the Euro step, able to score. Nigel Harris, very, very consistent and aggressive tonight. The jumper is no good for Wynn. Harris with another opportunity, gets a pass to Harris, and Harris is fouled on the catch. Great rim running from Elijah Harris there. So Mount Vernon able to reach 70 with 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 70-41, Mount Vernon leads. Harris misses that first. Coming into the game from Mount Vernon, number 23, Damon Scott. Harris on the second free throw is good. The basket is no good on the Tiger side. And Daley at the rim blocked off the backboard, so unable to score is Mount Vernon. 30-point lead for Mount Vernon. At the rim is Elijah Wynn. So 28-point lead for Mount Vernon, 71-43. Paul.
There we go.
At the rim. Paul couldn't get the pass inside to Harris, so it's going to be a turnover on Mount Vernon. 0.8 left in the third quarter.
JD, shoot it.
Win. Couldn't get it to fall, but going into the third quarter, Mount Vernon still leads by 28, 71-43. So we'll be back after the quick break to finish out this last quarter here at Ben Gordon Alumni Gym. I'm Isaiah Rose for this Mount Vernon City presentation of Mount Vernon Knights basketball. With our final quarter here, Mount Vernon leads by 28, 71-43. Tigers with the basketball, looking to set up an alley-oop inside. Earlier that works for Mark Farley. Mount Vernon diagnosed it much better. Scott got a bit ahead of himself there. Called for the travel.
Come down with it and lay it, Mark. Stretch it, JD. Run down there. Let's go. Move it, let's go.
Great defense from Paul there. Downs, able to take the pass, and was able to score inside. Scott looking to get it to Paul. Paul crosses the timeline. Paul taking some pressure from Tigers, looking for a teammate. Farley touches the ball, so Paul able to get it to Scott. And Damon Scott able to get into the books with his first three-pointer of the game. Mount Vernon gets a possession. Paul pull-up jumper is good. So Selman Paul gets his first basket of the game. Has 3 points total for the game. Looking for Farley inside. It's deflected as Wynn looked to dump it off to Farley on the interior. Possession stays with the Tigers, 6:37 remaining. Farley gets it to Wynn. Wynn pulls up straightaway three, no good. And the rebound by Paul gets it to Scott. Scott laid it up a bit too soft there, and Farley able to make it very difficult. Wynn off the glass, can't finish. Big rebound from Harris. Elijah Harris gets the outlet to Daley. Sebastian Daley goes for an up fake and able to draw the foul off the him. So great defense both ways from the Tigers and the Knights.
What's up, man? What's up, man?
Coming into the game for the Tigers is Jaheim Hamilton.
More.
Deflected by Farley as he looks to save it, but he stepped out of bounds.
You standing straight up on D. If you was broken down, that's a steal. You got your hand on it without even being broken down. Wait.
Let's go, Paul.
Come on, D.
Paul behind the back, pull-up jumper, and it's good. With some great interior dribbling from Paul there, able to get a fadeaway jumper, 78-45. Tigers can't score inside. Scott comes away with that rebound. Paul, what a pass. Davis able to score. Great find from Selwyn Paul tonight. Substitutions from Mount Vernon. And Daley and Davis have to go to the bench while Mvhs Wadleigh and FEARON come into the game. So it's 80-45, Mount Vernon leads. Selwyn Paul has made some highlight plays to get this fourth quarter started. Mvhs Wadleigh with the basketball, looking to get a shot up, comes in and scores right away. Tigers attacking baseline. That bucket was taken by Torian Davison, unable to get that layup. Mvhs Wadleigh attacking right wing, behind the back dribble, looking to get a shot up, and he draws a foul. So despite limited time, Mvhs Wadleigh comes in right away, is in an attack mode. He's looking for his fourth point of the game. So Mark Farley will have to head to the bench. He fouls out of the game. 5 personal fouls. Mvhs Wadleigh makes the first. Coming to the game from Mount Vernon is JOVAN Young. He comes in for Elijah Harris. Harris has played a great game, rebounding the defense and bringing big energy plays. Early in the first half, he had a huge dunk that got the crowd started. Mvhs Wadleigh misses that free throw, but on the offensive rebound, Christopher FEARON gets the offensive rebound and saves possession for Mount Vernon.
2-3. Hands big. Don't go out there, CJ. Stay there.
Mvhs Wadleigh kicks out to Young, and off the glass, no good on the layup. Scott with the great offensive rebound. Scott rewarded with a shot, unable to knock it down. And on the shot, it's no good. Downs with the rebound. James Downs able to finish. Paul works the left wing, takes a screen, drives baseline, looks for FEARON, unable to finish, and Young able to get an offensive rebound, deflected into his hand, and he puts it in the basket. And one opportunity for the Tigers as Damon Scott picks up that foul. Hamilton can't make that free throw. And Mount Vernon had an easy opportunity for a layup. But it went out of bounds, so full timeout for the Tigers. 85-49, 3:37 remaining. Right now, if you look at the Tigers, they are bench spent energy-wise. They've been going as hard as they can. It's just right now, Mount Vernon is just outclassing them in a myriad of areas. But the effort side of it, the Tigers have competed at the highest level, and they've made it a competitive game for Mount Vernon despite the score. So it's 85-49, 3:37 remaining in the fourth. We're here at Ben Gordon Alumni Gym. The Knights look to be headed towards their 5th win of the season. Their next game will be here January 9th against Scarsdale, 4:15. So Mount Vernon looks to get a couple of wins in a row here at home to rebuild and reestablish the dominance that we've seen here in the section. So the home cooking should be able to establish that. So we have 3:37 remaining. The rest of the points from this point is only cosmetic, but for Coach Semito, I'm sure he wants to see execution and just continuously building good habits, great championship habits. Paul guarding Hamilton. Hamilton drives left baseline, able to get it to Downs inside, and he scores. Young takes his eye off the dribble, and he turns over the basketball, so possession goes to the Tigers. Personal foul goes against Paul. And you get Selwyn Paul, he's bleeding, so he'll have to be subbed out. Coming into the game for his first appearance is number 32, Thomas Brooks. So everyone on the roster that's active tonight has gotten to the game. So I think that's indicative of how dominant the Knights have been with the 85-52 score, as Alfred Akon able to score. Melissa Minaj floater, and Brooks able to score. So everyone that has entered the game for Mount Vernon has put a point in the scoreboard. And Brooks able to get the rebound. Melissa Minaj pulls up for a three, falls short, and an over the back foul against Brooks. So going to the free throw line would be number 34, Sheck Villar. 2:43 remaining, 87-53. First free throw is good for Villar. Akron picks up the foul, so the Tigers are in a one-on-one situation. Fearson will be going to the line.
Hey, hands ready. Play the miss. Check, ready, check.
Wait, no, excuse me. I said everyone that played had scored except for Fearson, so we're gonna see if he's able to get into the books, and he does. So in the one-on-one, Fearson's able to break the seal, and everyone who has entered the game active for Mount Vernon today has scored. They call a lane violation, so the free throw won't count. So FEARON gets one out of the two. Unable to get it to fall. Possession stays with the Tigers. We approach 2 minutes remaining. Tigers still with the basketball. On the floater inside, Alfred Akon scores. Stolen by Davison. Torian Davison almost scores. Unable to finish, but he'll be going to the free throw line. Personal foul against JOVAN Young. Back free throw. Free throw is no good. He misses it. Misses it back rim. Both free throws missed. Thomas Brooks gets the rebound. Personal foul against Akon. And FEARON will be going to the free throw line. FEARON misses the front end of a 1-and-1.
Inside.
And a floater is good for Akon. And the basket is good for Mount Vernon. 91-58 is the score. And we got a technical foul on Akon.
Coach, you looked at him. Okay, that's it.
And right now the game is getting a bit chippy with a minute remaining. We have 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining, and I think because of this score and how bad the score has gotten, it's getting a bit out of hand from a competitive side. So Scott goes to the free throw line to make up for the technical. He misses the first. And sometimes when the score gets a bit out of hand like this, you have situations like this. But we have 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining, so we want to get out of here before anything gets out of hand. Scott unable to make the free throws. Davison picks up a foul for holding.
Watch the handshake. Watch the handshake. No, he wants everybody right here, right now.
So Patrick will be going to the free throw line. So far today, only 2 points, but because of how dominant Mount Vernon has been, he hasn't really had to be the prolific scorer. Makes the first free throw. Both free throws good for Patrick.
Hands ready, Joe. Hands ready, Joe.
Stand on this side. Stand on this side. All right, I got you. All right.
Going to the free throw line will be Josiah Melendez. That personal foul goes against JOVAN Young. Tell him, Charlie. And Charlie.
You want to talk to Charlie? All right.
$93-58, 55 seconds remaining. Unable to corral the passes, Young. So possession goes to the Tigers. At the rim, Downs able to score. The Tigers reach 60 and a violation on the inbound. So possession stays with the Tigers. 35.8 seconds remaining, 35 seconds on the shot clock. Trying to score, the Tigers shot clock is off. Fighting for the rebound is FEARON. Scott crosses the timeline. Brooks scores. And the shot clock is off. 20 seconds left in the game. Melendez able to get it inside to Villar. And Mount Vernon able to score at the end, but Coach did not want that. So it's 97-60. Mount Vernon wins. Dominant performance from Mount Vernon on the defensive side. Everyone who entered the game active was able to score. Because of that, they were able to win by 37. The next home game for Mount Vernon will be on Wednesday, January 9th, 2019, here at Mount Vernon High School.
Welcome back. Final score, Mount Vernon 97, Harlem 60. Me and Isaiah, good game, right? We here with one of the stars of the game, Charles Lovett. Charles, good game, man. 23 points. How you feel?
I feel good, coming into the game.
energy was so high once we started the game, so it was a great feeling.
So after a tough loss a few days ago, today was much better. You played smooth. What was the difference in the game?
I think our energy and our toughness and us being, you know, ready for the game than last week. I think it was better today way than last week.
So you got a big game coming up the 9th against Scarsdale. They gave you I think they won a game against y'all last year, right? So tell me about what you look forward to playing Scarsdale in a couple of days.
We're looking for a hard game. We're looking to keep the energy up, and, you know, we out to get our revenge.
Well, Isaiah, you got anything you want to ask?
Yeah, as a player, Charlie, you're a captain on this team. So in a game like this, especially coming off of a tough loss, from a leadership perspective, what are you trying to get through to your teammates to make them come out with the type of energy you spoke about?
Just stay together as a team, you know. Nothing's better than when we work all together. It's a beautiful thing to see. So as a leader, I just make sure my teammates' energy is high and their confidence is high.
Now, throughout the game, you let the game come to you in a lot of respects as a scorer. But I saw that you guys were focusing on getting the ball to the interior, to Troy, and even Orlando on certain spots. So from a point guard perspective, what are you trying to do when you're trying to be a facilitator?
You're trying to get your teammates, you know, going. Troy and Orlando, they're a huge part to our team. You know, so getting them, letting them go first and get theirs, it's, you know, it's a great thing. You really can't stop both of them once they keep going.
Great job today. Good luck with your next game.
Thank you.
So we back here, Isaiah. Good game. They played hard. What you thought of the game?
I thought the offense itself, it wasn't as efficient as Coach Semino would like in terms of the half court, but because of their intense defensive pressure, they were able to get out and run, and you saw some highlight packages in terms of dunks and some open, free-flowing three-pointers on the fast break that got the game opening and opened up a lead for them. So I think as the season goes on, you'll see the sets be more crisp, but from an effort standpoint, everybody's in tune, and that's why you get a victory like you saw tonight.
So you did a good game announcing. It was a pleasure listening to you as I filmed the game. You know your stuff, you know your basketball. So the city of Mount Vernon got a lot to look forward to. Listen to Isaiah announce these games and many more things throughout the city. So on behalf of Isaiah, they call me D Brown. Ask Isaiah, we out. We see you January 9th, home or away. Right here, January 9th, Scarsdale is going down. Mount Vernon, we out. Happy New Year!